Hello there buddy, you discovered Redstone here, and today I'm back with another Minecraft video. And in today's video I'll be showing you guys how you guys can build your very own 1.17 Minecraft Bedrock, glow squid, and axolotl farm. So in this farm you guys can farm new axolotl, so you guys can get the ultra rare blue axolotl, and you can even get some glow squids and harvest them for some glow ink sacs. And guys, this farm is super simple to build and is totally automatic. As you guys can see, the axolotls which will spawn here will kill out the squid, and their ink sacs will float up here and be pushed into our system over here and be collected automatically. And guys, all the collected ink sacs will end up in our chest over here, so you guys can come and collect them. And yeah, this farm is super simple to build and will give you guys both axolotls and glow squid. And guys, if you're wondering, this farm works on all 1.17 Minecraft Bedrock platforms, including MCPE, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Windows 10 editions, and any other Minecraft Bedrock platform which you guys are playing on. And guys, without wasting any more time, let's get right into the build. And guys, now for the first step is you're going to want to grab all the materials. And guys, these three materials are optional, as you can use ladders or any method of getting in and out of your farm, and you can use a trapdoor or you can use a solid block to cover up our ladder pathway. So these two are optional, and these glass blocks over here are just some temporary blocks that we will need to make this farm, so make sure you have some extra temporary blocks on hand. And so the first thing that you're going to want to do is try find a piece of land which is at y-axis number 64 or lower. And the reason it has to be 64 or lower is because glow squid only spawn when the land is under y level 64. And guys, you can see your y level, which is the second number once we turn on show coordinates in the top left corner, as you guys can see. And basically, once you found your location, I like to go about down until we reach y level 50, like so. I think that's deep enough. And so now you're going to want to see how many of hoppers and honey blocks that you have on you right now, and I have 25, so that's how many blocks out I'll be going. And if you guys only have like 8, you can only go 8, it's fine, but you'll have less chances of getting glow squids. The more amount of hoppers and honey blocks you can have is the better, because you can actually increase the spawning area. So now we're going to want to dig 5 blocks like that, so 1 2 3 4 5, and then dig out by however many blocks we have. Since I have 25, I'll be digging by 25. Once you guys are done, you should end up with a long narrow strip like this. And now what you're going to want to do is dig on either side by 8 blocks, both to your left and to your right from our hole down here. And guys, make sure that you only go out by 8 blocks on either direction, because if you go more or less, it will not work, and you can only extend it lengthwise like this, but the width will have to be 8 blocks on either side. And now all you guys have to do is mine out this entire area. And so now that we have this entire hole empty, what you're going to want to do is come down here and replace any dirt or any ore blocks like these ones, and replace it out with stone. You have to make sure that it is stone and not cobblestone or anything like that, because glow squids will only spawn surrounded by natural stone blocks. And these stone blocks include andesite, granite, and diorite, so you guys will be okay with that. But make sure that there's no dirt blocks or any ore blocks like these ones, and just go around and replace them with stone blocks. But guys, I went ahead and filled the entire thing with stone just to be safe, and I recommend you guys do as well. So now what you guys are going to want to do is grab some water buckets by making an infinite water source. So if you guys are doing the survival, you can place a water block there, another one there, and pick the middle one up right here, and then continue on. And basically what you're going to want to do is place water going all the way across one side of the bottom block, and then run that all the way across the other long side, and this will actually start to flood the entire layer like this. And you're going to want to repeat that with the bottom 2 layers, and this actually turns all of them into source blocks, which is actually really important. And now you can also repeat that with the third one, like so. Now before flooding our third block layer, what you're going to want to do is come right here to one of the longer sides, and then place in glass or any temporary block of your choice going all the way across this entire layer. And guys, the reason we're doing this is to get water to flow correctly, so you're going to want to make sure that you fill this entire third layer with any block of your choice, as we'll be getting rid of them soon after. And once you guys are done, your farm should look a little like this. Now you're going to want to grab your water buckets one more time, and make sure that you're on the longer side, so this one is the longer side of the 2, and you're just going to want to come down here and then place in water going all the way across like that, and the water should flow and stop right here. Make sure to fill in all of them. Now you can go ahead and repeat that on the other side, and as you guys can see, if you did everything correctly, there should be a 1 block gap running all the way across the center. And now you can go ahead and replace the blocks without water on them with honey blocks. And guys, the reason we're using honey blocks is because honey blocks are actually not full block, and when we have hoppers under them, they can actually allow the hoppers to suck up what's on their sides. Speaking of hoppers, you guys can now grab your hoppers and then place them under each honey block. And guys, make sure that the hoppers are actually running into each other. If not, the items will just get stuck in one hopper and not flow to our chest. Now, for one of the final steps, what you guys are going to want to do is just come down here and break our temporary block. And once you guys are done removing everything, that should be it almost, because that's the entire mechanism to get our axolotls and the glow squids to spawn. And now all we have to do is add a chest and a little room for us to get out of here. So basically, you're going to want to come down here to where our hoppers are flowing, and then just break a little room or an exit out here for now, like so. And then just make like a glass window if you'd like to see what's happening out here. So yeah, so basically you're just going to want to break out a little room and then place in a chest in front of our hopper over there. And now you guys can come in here and fill this area up with solid blocks to make sure that no light will enter, and make sure to fill up the hole that you guys made to come down here as well, because if not, this farm will not work, because this farm needs to be under complete darkness. And make sure to fill this in as well, and you guys can replace this with an upside down stair as well, so you guys can still open the chest. And now all you have to do is dig out a way up like that, and then place some of your ladders like all the way so, and just cover this part up, and boom, that should be the entire farm completed. And to get the axolotls and glow squid to spawn, all you have to do is AFK about 60 blocks or so away from roughly the center of our farm, and after a couple of minutes you should see that there should be some axolotls and some glow squids. And guys, just after a couple of minutes, there's already 2 axolotls in here, and if you guys want to farm these axolotls, you guys can take them up and put them into a little fish tank and start breeding them, or you guys can leave them here so when the glow squids spawn, they can actually kill them and harvest the ink sacs for us. But as I've said before, you guys can even take them and keep them as pets and wait for more of them to spawn, as they'll just keep on spawning. And yeah, that's actually pretty much it, guys. It's a super simple farm which you guys can build in a couple of minutes, and you guys can get a bunch of axolotls and glow squids and ink sac quite easily in the new 1.17 edition of Minecraft Bedrock. And yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoy straightforward content for both Minecraft Bedrock and Java edition, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as well as help our channel also really does mean a lot to me. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next one. Peace.